Back with Coach Fell this week. The Spartans got a win the first game of the season against Middletown last weekend. Things went back and forth for a while there, then the Spartans kind of took over. I mean, what happened at that point? What changed for you guys?
Well, you know, that Middletown came out fired up. I knew they would. I mean, it was their home opener that way, and they got new turf in there, and they're a good football team. So, you know, opening kickoff, they came down and smashed into two of our guys, then tackled our returner out of bounds and jumped on him and got the 15-yard penalty and didn't faze them a bit. They were still ready to go. So, you know, they were a good football team, and we battled with them that first half. I think in the second half they had numerous cramps and things like that, and it was a hot night for everybody. We were in better shape, and I felt if we could get up 2 scores, which we did there with our defense stopping them to a field goal in the beginning of the second half, and then we got 39-30, I thought we'd be in pretty good shape.
Let's talk a little about Jaden Walker. 3 touchdowns, 93-yard, 80-yard touchdown run. This kid didn't even play offense last year, right?
Yeah, you know, Janelle Lyles was our running back last year and did a great job, all-time leading rusher in Lima senior history. And we knew Jaden could run. And, you know, B.J. Mays, a young man that tore his ACL, could also run. And they were going to kind of rotate in and out because that's, you know, that'd be a nice tandem to have, especially when they're both playing defense. But we knew Jay, you know, they kind of act like it was a surprise. But, you know, we watched him every day in practice, so we knew what he could do.
There's some chatter in the stands at night about your offensive line. That was really the player of the game was the offensive line. I mean, how well did they do that on Saturday?
Well, they've gotten better every week. At the beginning of the year, they weren't very good. You know, and as 2 days went on, we've had the same 5 young men. You know, you start with left tackle Darius Collins, who's kind of the leader of that group, and he's doing an excellent job. Left guard Keaton Towsey is a sophomore who's learning the spot. Dakota Balo's a converted wide receiver, is our center. He snaps the ball well. Our right guard, Jordan McClendon, is a freshman. You know, Tank is a young man that's very strong. And then right tackle is Caleb Tyson. And they've been the same 5 all year. They've gotten better every day. You know, we count on them to be getting better every day and every week.
We talk about the offense. Everybody got some action that night. Is that going to be a key to your team, all those guys being able to catch the ball, run, and do everything right?
Yeah, I think that's using every one of our guys is a big weapon. You know, Keaton Upshaw only caught 1 pass, but I think he caught the best pass of the night. He made a great catch, got his legs chopped up, but what he did, he went downfield 2 or 3 times and got key blocks on our long runs that way. So, you know, Enrico had a couple touchdowns, Ruben had 5-6 catches, Boy had a couple. You know, so it was a good way to get the ball spread around to everybody, and, you know, it was a good offensive day.
A lot of things you did well, but what do you need to improve on going forward?
Well, you know, defensively, there's all kinds of things. You know, when you give up 36 points, there's all kinds of things you have to get better defensively. I think, you know, we were very poorly coached on special teams, you know, and I'll take the blame for that because we had a lot of problems there with punt team and extra point team and then even getting a kickoff run back. So, you know, we have lots of things we can work on in the special teams area. And defense, you know, we got to get in the right place and get things set up and just do a better job all around.
Home opener on Friday is Marion Harding. People are talking that this is a team you guys can run the score pretty high. And what do you see out of that team so far this year?
You know, watching them on film, they move the ball pretty well and get up and down the field, but they have a tough time finishing. They don't get into the end zone a whole lot. They have a lot of the same young men that played against us last year. And, you know, I'm sure they remember what happened last year. So I'm sure our guys are pretty confident. But, you know, you respect the game and you respect your opponent. You come out and you play hard. And, you know, our goal was to get better this week. And, you know, even though Marion struggled a little bit, you know, if we come out and treat it like they're not going to be there, you know, we're not going to play very well. So we've got to come out and respect the team and play as hard as we can.
How much excitement is there for the guys to get home now, to be on their home turf? The stands will be packed. How has that been feeling this week in practice?
Yeah, you know, it's one of these weeks where we got back to fundamentals. You know, I think we're trying not to worry about the hype so much. We've got so much hype, and we brought it on ourselves, you know, with the video we did and the GSOT and all that stuff. You know, we get caught up in the hype, and it's fun. I mean, that's high school football is supposed to be fun. But, you know, we got to bring them down to reality a little bit, and we've worked pretty hard this week. So I don't think they're worrying about anything but just trying to get through practice.